What's up, guys? Jimmy Chang guy here, and this is a new little series we're going to be doing. Stealth camping. It seems to be pretty popular right now, so I figured, I'm going to try my hand at some stealth camping. Going to a patch of woods that is right off Interstate 70, which, if you don't know, runs the entire length of the country. And I got enough stuff for one night. I brought plenty of water because there's no water source back here. I've been here back here a couple times. There's no running water back here. There's no streams or pond. There is a man-made pond, but as most of you know, they treat man-made ponds with all kinds of chemicals to keep algae and stuff from growing on them. And we are walking back to our home for the day. It's over there. Let's see if I can't find the yeah, back there, straight back there. So we still got a ways to go. It's not too bad of a walk, maybe 30 minutes or so. Yeah, I brought some food, some water, a saw. I got a big hunter's knife that has a flint stick and a sharpener, so definitely be able to get a fire going. It's not supposed to be super hot tonight. I think I checked because I've been checking the weather for a while. I think it said it's supposed to get down to about 59, which, you know, is really weird in August, because, you know, August is probably the hottest month of the year. I mean, we haven't had rain in probably about a month, so I have to be really careful when I start my fire. I mean, you can hear the ground. I'm in a field, but right here there's no crops grown because it's so dry. But look at this. Like, the whole top layer of earth is like so dry, it's like peeling. But yeah, I have to be careful with my fire. I'm gonna build an A-frame shelter for tonight, so just in case it rains. It's not supposed to. It says there's like a 9% chance, but you know, this is Ohio. The weather changes every 2 seconds. Yeah, it's about maybe 80 degrees right now, so it's not super hot. I'm sweating because I'm carrying, probably 50 pounds of equipment. I got food, water, a sweater, and a jacket, just in case it does get a little chilly tonight. A tin can so I can boil some water so I can have some coffee. Some smoked sausage that got from the meat store that my sister works at. A couple of my son's cereal bars. And some 4-cheese rice. I'm going to boil that up and add some of the sausage to it. That'll be dinner for tonight. But yeah, it's about 12:30 right now, so I want to get back here as soon as possible so I can get like things set up and built and get my shelter for the night done, get fire going, gather wood and resources, maybe even try to find some wild edibles. I've seen some. There's like some yellow wood sorrel, which is basically like 3-leaf clovers. They have like a lemony taste. They're really good. It's summer, so spring onions aren't out anymore. Now I gotta try to get through here. It's really thick. If I go that way, it's just straight corn on the other side, so like right, you can probably see the corn. Yeah, it's like corn here grows like crazy. That corn's probably 10 feet tall. Oh, here's the path right here. Thank you, dear. And I want to come over onto this side because this side is just beans. See, it's corn and beans, so I can follow this all the way to the where I'm going to be staying. Then I have to find me a location. It's going to be really like noisy because the interstate is probably, I don't know, 100 yards from where I'll be staying. And there's a truck stop right there, so I have to keep it quiet. Big thing, obviously, is protection for myself, because we don't have any like bears or anything like that. We have coyotes by the absolute tank load. So I have a pistol with me just in case. I really hope I don't have to use it, because if I do use it, I'm gonna have to book it and get out of there, or I could be in some serious trouble. I have knives. Well, I really don't want to get close to anything if it comes after me. Definitely mosquitoes are going to be always going to be a problem. I'm actually switch over here because I don't want to get cut up by the corn. So I'm walking through like a row of the beans right now. Sorry if the camera's shaking. Yeah, I'll also have to keep an eye out for spiders and snakes. I'm pretty sure the only snake that would be back here is maybe corn snakes and garter snakes, which, you know, everyone knows that they're not dangerous or anything like that. And the worst thing that can happen for some reason is there's a cottonmouth. Then I'll definitely have to change spots, or if it's like super close to where I'm going to be staying, I'll have to kill it, because, you know, we have poisonous snakes. Also have to keep an eye out for little rattlesnakes, because we do have rattlesnakes here in Ohio, believe it or not. And they're rattlesnake, they're poisonous, they're venomous. Yeah, big spiders to watch out for. Obviously brown recluse is the big one. But a more potent one that I don't want to run into is black widow. Because black widow can kill you. Brown recluse will kind of just make you sick. And maybe make you lose an arm or a hand. I'd rather lose an arm and a hand than lose my life, which a black widow can do. I've been doing lots of research on things before I come out. There's a dragonfly. Alright, well, I'm almost there, and I'll check in with you guys when I get back here. Alright guys, I just made it back here to the woods. It's a lot more grown up than I was expecting it to be, but I did find me a place. It's like right here by this tree and everything. It's fairly clear of things, and there's a tree right there. It's pretty clear, but I was planning like right over there because I knew there was a fallen tree right there, but it is overgrown with weeds and probably spiders and snakes and stuff, so I'm just going to avoid all that over there. And just an unusually large amount of poison ivy around here, so I'm definitely going to have to try to clear some of it out. But yeah, this is going to be home for the next 24 hours. So we'll just get started building stuff. bring some string so I'll tie it around that tree. That way it doesn't move. She ain't going nowhere. This is all natural twine, so it's not going to harm the environment. Okay, got that. Now I'm just going to start getting some sticks and stacking them up. Making a shelter. Good to use sticks that aren't like infested, excuse me. One, I'm going to line all it in. Good. Sticks to finish the shelter. Take your time. Let's get this. One good thing about doing all this is the wood's always provided. And I do have the benefit of a tree right there that has another tree real close to it. So I can take bigger sticks like this. Well, not like this. This one's pretty soft. And I can break them down into the right size. See? I mean, you gotta be safe out here. Because there's no one around if you get hurt. This one's pretty big. The tree right back here hopefully will. progress. I found a downed tree over there that the bark is easily peeled off, and I can use that as like shingles. So I'm going to go do that real quick. It's probably going to take probably not as long because I had to find the right stakes. This I can just grab the bark and then just like break it to a size. But you know, there's my house for the night. I'll go grab the shingles. First load of shingles, aka bark. Pulling the shingle with the bark off the ground, and underneath it was a black widow web. So I'm just gonna start stacking these up. It's gonna take a second. There will be gaps. careful because this stuff is dry. Just when you come out and go do stuff like this, you need to start a woodland fire. Jail. I think we're going to need more. It should be okay. Basically just want to use bark when they flip. There's nothing here. Basically now. And then when I start with fire, it's going to give away my position. Facing like inside the woods, so I actually might proceed here. Then I can start around if I need more bark. Hopefully when there's something on fire, hopefully any critters are around all this wood will just be like, nope, I'm out. It is 2:13. We've been like this for a while. This is the first time ever doing this, so it's taking me a little bit of a learning curve to it. Plus, you know, having to harvest is not easy. It takes, plus, I mean, it's easy, but it just takes forever. I want to make sure it's covered as I can get it. I'm going to wake up in the morning with like a squirrel banging his nuts on the bed or something. some more. I just gotta be careful. More. There's really not much left. Everything's all covered in black window web, so I really don't want to grab any of those. I'm just going to keep on because there's like a chance of rain on it. So. Okay. And I do have signal here, and I have a solar powered lantern that has a USB for my phone, so I can charge that. So if any like bad weather does come on, I can check it. I mean, I'm 2 miles from where I started, so definitely gonna be getting back. Just want to make sure this isn't closed. A good idea. It's not gonna be pretty or perfect or anything. Out. Good enough for me. After this, we'll get our fire going and cook up some lunch. Okay, we switched angles. I got some rocks. And camera fell over. It's one of the things that happens. We'll just leave that there. I'll hold my phone. Okay, so we're actually gonna get our fire going. There's a little tree right here. Hopefully the sun won't be glaring at it too much. Oh, that's good. Okay. My water's getting low, but I got a whole gallon of it, so, because, I mean, once you get done building your shelter, there's really not much else that's super hard to do, except, you know, just gathering firewood. But again, I have to be careful because it is dry and I don't want to cause any fires. So I'm actually going to clear some of this out a little bit more so it's a little bit safer. I found there's a pile of rocks back there that I'm guessing from the field. Farmers, when they plow it, they'll pull up rocks and they'll just toss them on the side. So I found a bunch of those. Again, black widows made their home into the giant pile, but I tried to stick to the rocks that were loose on top, on the side, away from the black widow. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 rocks. Some are a decent size. And I took my shirt off and I laid them in my shirt and just wrapped them and carried it. And it was maybe 90 pounds rocks. You'd be shocked at how much, you know, just rocks weigh. But they're not light, so we're gonna clear some of this out. Again, we ain't had rain in about a month, so just being really, really cautious. And don't really need fire. Again, it's not supposed to be cold or anything tonight. 59 degrees. Which again is weird for August. People think, you know, oh, we live in Ohio, it's gotta be, you know, snowing all the time. No. Summer is brutally hot. And of course, winter is brutally cold. About a month ago, it was a little, maybe almost 2 months ago, we had a drought. We were in like 6 weeks without rain, and there was a week-long period of excessive heat warning. And one of the days with the heat index, it got up to 136 degrees. That's with the heat index. It means like humidity and all that. It was horrible. And we actually, a lot of people in Columbus had their electricity shut off because the air conditioners they were running was causing too much, I guess, overload at the power station. So they shut people's electric off during the hottest week the state's had in, I don't even know. So that was very, very poor for them. Go ahead and get me a small fire pit, nothing gigantic, just something to keep flames under wraps. This one's a big one. Right now it's about like it's a pretty small circle, and it's not like fully enclosed, but it's not a bad idea. That's not bad because I cleared it out pretty good. There's a lot of green, so hopefully it'll help keep it pretty much, you know, keep it pretty much enclosed. So now the fun part, actually it's gonna be easy because I have a lighter, of getting this fire a-going. I got plenty of wood and everything. We have tiny sticks to get it going. I got tree bark, which is dry. There's leaves. That's wet. You'd be shocked at how like like you see something like that on TV, you're like, oh, that looks like fun. Then you get out there, it's like, oh, it'll get to you. It'll definitely get to you. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun. I love being outside. And if you're like me and you suffer with depression and anxiety and stuff, there's no better therapy than being out in the woods. There really isn't. And my son's at his mom's, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go rough it for the night. Bugs are getting a little iffy. They're getting curious, like, who's this guy? What's he doing here? He's never here. Get some dry stuff right here. Get that green leaf out of there. A little bit more, like, leaves and stuff. There's leaves everywhere around here. And here we go. Get it going from different angles. I need something like fluffy, because it'll ignite and then it'll go out. So there's no pine trees in here, so I can't get like the fluffy bark. But I'm gonna go get some stuff and I'll be right back. I completely forgot. I got this all natural twine. It's made out of plant fiber. So it is flammable. Well, not like explosive, but it'll burn. But it's really, really good, tough stuff. You can get it at Walmart for like a big roll of, it was even bigger, but I used a lot of it, for like $3-4 from Walmart. Get that tucked in there. Jet going up overhead. It's starting to go down. Just word to the wise. Get you some all natural twine from Walmart for $4. And you got a fire. It's going good. It's still not fully there yet. As you can see, it's smoking. Get this side right here so we can get going. Something else to help it. That's wet. Alright, I'll go gather some more stuff. Alright, she's roaring now. She's going good. I'm gonna get some sausage and stuff cut up and cooked up. There it is. what I'm going to use to cook my sausage. Good dry wood. I'm just going to sharpen it, take on the point. Now it's kind of catching on fire, see if there's anything in it. Just kind of burning it a little bit. And just kind of dab it off. It should be alright. Let's eat. I'm also going to fill up my water because this drink will be gone. There goes a granddaddy. You know that myth that people say granddaddy longlegs are actually the most venomous spider in the world? They just can't bite you because their fangs ain't big enough? Yeah, that's not real. They have no venom glands, so they can't. I also got a tin can so I can have some coffee in the morning. Actually, I'm gonna also put some like coals and stuff inside my. It might sound stupid. I'm gonna put some coals and stuff inside my little house, my little shelter, so I can get any bugs and anything out of there. I actually might take a piece of bark that's smoldering. I'm just going to toss it in there like that. Straight with the fire. Oh, there we go. There's plenty of wood. I got this in here smoldering, so any bugs should just take off. Big old gallon of water. I do not want to spill this. And I am spilling a little bit. I don't know why it's spilling. Just top up. Spilled a little bit. I don't know why it was kind of dripping. Tree bark in my water. But we got water now. And it's cold. Fire going. Put some more sticks on it real quick. water back in because I have an ice pack, so try to keep it cool. Yes. Oh, I also have some baby wipes to keep my hands clean. I'm not gonna wipe my butt with it out here. It's basically just keep my hands clean. I think for right now, I've got some rice-a-roni. I'm not gonna eat that yet. I'll eat that a little bit later for dinner. Just gonna eat a little bit of sausage. Just to get some energy in me. And fold it up. Back in it goes. I also got some like raisins and stuff. Cooking my wiener. It's cooking good. I don't want to burn it. Make sure it gets the underside of it. I don't want my stick to catch on fire. Look at there. If it shows it. Yeah. It should be pretty good. I've had this, my sister works at like a butcher shop, and she brings us food all the time. She brought us these one burgers. Oh my gosh, they were the best burgers I've ever had. This food's getting bad. Just kind of heat it up in the center. Yep. It's good to come prepared. I don't know what kind of spider that is. Take it out of there. Looks like there's some chanterelle mushrooms, but I'm not doing anything with mushrooms. I don't know much about them, but I know there's a very fine line between finding one that's edible and finding one that'll kill you instantly. I'm just not going to risk it. I do see a lot of the clovers that are edible. This is good. $2.55. Not bad. Really not bad. the sun keeps going in and out. And here, you can see when I get close. It's not out right now. It's out over there. I can see it by the freeway. Not in here. It's not out. I have my lantern charging. Well, now it's not charging because there's no sun. That was delicious. I wish I would have brought a hot dog one or something. It's got a little bit of food in me. You see, I know it's backwards. It's rice roni, creamy 4 cheese. And I have a tin can that we will cook that up when it's time. Some smashed cereal bar. And actually might eat some of these right now. These are just raisins. Eat a few of these. They're actually really good. Look at this. It's cardboard. And cardboard takes a flame. The sun's starting to peep out a little bit. Raisins are delicious. Need more wood. No shortage of wood in the woods. Just gotta keep it stocked up. Like that nice butt view. We got us a good fire going. I'm actually going to walk around now and just kind of see what all is around. We got shelter in here. It's finished. And I'll just kind of wander. And just look around, take a look. Look around, take a look. He made a lot of sense. There's a bunch of vines. Bunch of down trees. Very big open spot right here. Good to gather some more sticks. Never have too many. I probably won't keep it going all night because I don't want to catch anything on fire. But I will try to keep it going as much as I can. Just to kind of keep the boogeyman at bay. You see, it's still cruising. Alright, I'll check in a minute. This is home for the night. Alright guys, it's about 3:45 now. Fire's still going. And I did a little bit more work on the shelter. As you can see, I put some bushes around it. That's on the other side too. You can't really see. Yeah, you kind of see it. We have to make it more camouflaged. Yeah, I've just been kind of sitting. I got some firewood and everything. I'm just kind of relaxing. It's very peaceful. I almost want to go to sleep. I'm glad I came back here when I did, because as you can see, it's already starting to get really dark, and it's 4 o'clock. So that goes to show you how fast time goes when you keep your mind busy and you do something you really love. I mean, we're not getting any younger. Get out there and have some fun. You know, do something. I hope this smoke gets rid of some of these bugs. Pretty sure it will. So I'll move it in a little bit. Yeah. Lovely. Alright guys, it is about 4:30 now, and you can't even see me because I'm cleaning my dinner utensil. Yeah, I just made some dinner. I made some, well, I made that rice. Come down, and I got a tin can, as you can see, rice and sausage, and it's eaten with a stick, but it is. I took my shoes off so I could relax some, but oh, it's so peaceful. Aside from the freeway, as you could probably hear. I got my solar light out in the open, like open, like out in the field, like right at the beginning of the field. Just charging as much as I can charge it, because my phone is getting low, and I don't want something to happen, like an emergency, and have no way of messaging my family. But no problems at all so far. Bugs ain't too bad. I think the smoke is helping them keep down. I laid in the shelter. Is actually really nice. I might put a couple of smoldering sticks in there to kind of maybe smoke out anything that might be in there, but there's nothing really in there. But it's going good. I really hope you guys are liking this. I want to do stuff like this maybe once a month. I'll do some in the winter too. And I already have my next location, well, not next one, but I already have a location picked out for Halloween. It is, there's a patch of woods behind a cemetery down the road. How about that? A little bit of cemetery camping. There's like a patch of wood behind it, so be spooky. But yeah, just eat some dinner. It's really delicious. I wasn't too sure if I wanted to bring the rice, but I'm so glad I did, because it'll fill me up fast and it'll keep me full, and it'll keep me from eating so much, because there's not a whole lot in here. There's still like more than half a box. I couldn't fit it all in this can, but you know, rice expands, so it's really nice. No one's been back here yet, so I don't even think anyone knows I'm here. I'm just hanging out. It'll probably be dark here in the woods probably around 7 o'clock. Or close to dark. I'm in a pretty, it's not so dense here. So as you can see, the sun is shining through. But over there, well, you can't really see it, but back maybe 50 yards that way, it's just, there's no way I could get through it. It's so thick with like bushes and thorn bushes, all that stuff. So I picked a good spot right here. I'm happy. I was a happy man. And I'd like to get like some suggestions from you guys too. Like, what would you like to see? I mean, this is my first time ever building a bushcraft shelter. I mean, it's an A-frame. It's not perfect by all means. I know he probably won't see this, but I want to give a shout out to TA Outdoors for the videos of how to, like, you know, build these. He's very informative. He seems like a really nice guy. So if any chance that he sees this, I just want to say thank you very much. Your videos have been very helpful, and they kind of inspired me to start, you know, coming out and doing things like this, because I love being outside. I've always loved being in the woods, because a tree branch just fell and almost gave me a heart attack. And now I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I like being in the woods. It's very therapeutic. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a therapist when you can just go out into the woods for, heck, even just a few hours. You don't even need to be out here all day. I'll be out here till tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Another tree branch just fell. And another one. That must be birds or something. We don't have no monkeys here. Unless monkeys escape from the zoo again. Adding that sausage to this rice was a great idea. It gives it more like texture than just rice. But it's so good. Get off me. That was a giant ant. I mean, that ant was probably like that long. One of them big black ones. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my dinner. I'll check in with you guys in a minute. Well, guys, things kind of took a turn for the worst. I'm not gonna be able to stay out here all night. My phone is now saying I need to connect the charger, and I hooked it up to this lantern right here. It's a solar power lantern, and it has USB for my phone, but it won't charge my phone. It only will charge it for like 30 seconds and it stops charging it. And you know, I don't want to be out here with no phone, you know, just to be like smart and safe, because if something happens to me, I got no way of telling anyone. And yeah, it's I'm gonna get some solar banks that have like phone charger inputs, maybe a solar like phone charger. But I'm gonna leave all this up. I'll obviously put the fire out. I'm gonna dump my water, my like gallon thing of water, because it will take a lot less. It'll be a lot less weight that I have to like carry out. I really didn't want to have to do this. I'm actually a little upset. I made the last bit of that rice because it was good and I was really hungry, and I added the remaining of that cheese, and it made it a gazillion times better. But I mean, this was a fail. I mean, you live and you learn. But next time it'll be different. I'm definitely going to come back here. Maybe that'll be my, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a extra video of this, because this didn't go the way I was wanting it to. I even got like, was getting ready to like settle down. I even made coffee. So you can't even see to that. I made coffee. and I had my shoes off. You can see my coat is down on the ground. I was leaning up against that. I had this in here to kind of, you know, keep bugs away. You know, I was getting ready to tuck her in for the night. But I'm really, really sorry. This is my bad. I made sure my phone was fully charged before I came out here. But I mean, the closest charger place I could charge my phone is the truck stop, which is over that way. But I can't get to it because it's on the other side of the freeway. And right now, it is. What time is it? It's not even gonna let me see what time it is. Where's my watch? It is 6 o'clock, so rush hour. There's literally no way I would even risk going over that way. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try this another time. I even have a piece of sausage cooking. I'm really sorry. But, you know, I really hope, you know, you guys enjoyed this. You know, I'm gonna get some better stuff. I was very, very unprepared. You know, I have firewood ready to go for the night. I have a small batch of like kindling right there to kind of help, you know, bring the fire back up if it goes out. I could tell I could tell it's getting late today because the wind stopped. You could tell the smoke is just going straight up. The wind's died down. The lantern is actually really cool. Look, it has a fan, which will also help with this. Watch. How freaking cool is that? And obviously it's a lantern, so it's got to be bright, right? Bright is an understatement. Obviously it's still daytime, but it is super bright LED. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna eat my dinner and get stuff packed up. I guess I'm gonna head back the way I came, and we'll do this again. I'm really bummed out. I didn't want it to end like this, but you know, it's not the fact that I don't want to do this, because why would I not want to do this if I spent 2 hours making this shelter, got my camp, got my fire going, eating some dinner, I had my shoes off, I was kicked back relaxing, I even fell asleep there for a second. I think I fell asleep for maybe 15 minutes. And I have all my stuff unpacked, and I was getting ready to go split some wood so I'd have it through the night. And I noticed my phone said connect charger, and it was plugged in to the lantern. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. So yeah, it's a matter of safety first. You know, I got no way of getting a hold of anybody if something bad happens. So yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. I wish I could see how much battery life I have left. Oh, I can. I have 10% battery. That's not enough to get me to tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna eat, get everything packed up. I'm gonna leave the shelter here. It'll be here for next time I come back. And I might even bring my brother along one of these times, because I mean, when you have more than one person, it's easier, but it's harder. It's easier because, you know, you have to do half of the work that you would normally do, all the work if you were alone. But at the same time, you have to have twice as many resources, twice as much food, twice as much water, twice as many, you know, sleeping bags, jackets. You know, it's basically more weight. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, pack up, and if I still have battery, I'll talk to you guys on the way back. Alright, getting ready to head out. I just wanted to mention one thing. Guys, if you go out camping with your family or your friends, before you leave, please make sure your fire is completely out, and make sure that all of your trash is picked up and thrown away, it's not that hard. No, I wouldn't consider myself like a green person, but I mean, the earth is a beautiful, beautiful place, and if we take care of it, it's going to take care of us. If we don't take care of it, we're going to lose all this. You know, people cutting down trees constantly to build warehouses. That's not, I don't think that's right, because we kind of need trees to breathe. But yeah, please just make sure if you go camping, or if you're doing like stealth camp, solo camp, whatever, make sure before you leave all of your trash is picked up, and all of your, you know, like this stuff is all natural, so this is all going to stay here. This isn't going to do nothing. But you know, like I got back with my sausage. I'm cooking the last of them up, and I'm going to bring them with me. Maybe my brother will want some or something. And you know, all my stuff is right here, right next to the pack. Lighter, saw, knives, just, you know, I'll just leave all that stuff there. Maybe scooch it back a little just in case. Like, I mean, the rock is very hot. The rocks, yeah, they're very hot. If you had some bacon, you could easily cook that on there. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that. Make sure all your stuff's cleaned up. You know, it's not that hard. It takes, you know, a minute. And, you know, you're helping, you know, keep the earth clean. So, you know, our kids can take their kids out camping in spots like this. You know, I want to take my son camping, and I want him to have, you know, a great experience with it. That way when he takes his son, if I'm not around no more, he can say, this is where my dad brought me, and I wanted to bring you. You know, it's more than just camping. You know, you're helping future generations experience, you know, what life used to be like when there was no, you know, smartphones and electricity. This is how it was. They built their own shelters. They had to use everything by fire. Fire was light. Fire was your oven, your microwave, whatever. Just make sure you guys clean it up, please. Again, big thank you to TA Outdoors for, you know, the awesome videos that help me just like set this up. I mean, this is a decent first time A-frame, I think. You know, it's the first time I've ever built a shelter outside. I mean, obviously tree houses, but you know, when we're kids, our dads usually built that. But yeah, big thanks to TA Outdoors. I think his name is Mike. He's lives in England. Super nice guy. Very, very knowledgeable. Guys, go check out TA Outdoors if you've never heard of it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.